This is partly because we live in a data-driven world, an era of statistics and algorithms where seemingly everything can be measured and quantified. We rely on indicators to translate societal phenomenon into simple numerical terms, a process that can be useful for predicting trends, for understanding patterns, for establishing policy. Numbers convey an aura of objective truth and order. They point to scientific rigor and validity. As argued in chapter 2 of this week's readings, The Technology of Knowledge, the power of big data is seductive, yet contains within itself the dangerous and reductive process of turning humans into numbers. Now stay with me now. I know that some of you were just mastering sleeping through class in a lecture hall and now you're having to get used to sleeping through online lectures, but let's stay focused, please. Some of you may have heard the phrase from mom and dad or from teachers, right? Don't become a statistic, meaning don't do something stupid or life-threatening. But people are turned into statistics every day in a much more banal fashion, and this also poses a threat. We must always remember that as researchers, the process of translating the chaos of social life into neat categories can distort and strip our studies of meaning. This many births, this many deaths, this many below the poverty line. We study the numbers, but we must retain the human stories behind them. While numbers may seem to convey concrete knowledge about how the world works, without a balance of qualitative accounts of subjects grounded in context, studies of populations become little more than
This summer has probably been the worst 3 months of my life. Nothing is open, nobody wants to do anything. I feel like I'm stuck in a box. It's a good thing my room has a window so I can sneak out. Otherwise, I don't think I'd survive. And even though I can sneak out, I only ever hang out with like 3 people, mostly. I mean, yeah, okay, sometimes there are a few more of us, but still, we always go to the same spot at the park. It's like suddenly everyone decided to just shut down and lock up. Oh yeah, there's supposedly a pandemic spreading around the entire world right now, but I saw a video on someone's story of doctors that say it's all fake and was created by the government. So I'm gonna believe the doctors. I don't understand why I have to wear a mask everywhere. It's not like I'm gonna die if I get it. I'm 16, and I mean, come on, you know? Only old people like 50 or something die from this kind of thing. It's just so stupid. My entire summer was ruined because of this virus crap. Isn't the flu a virus? Nobody shuts down for that. We still have to go to school when flu season comes. Also, isn't this COVID-19? That means we've had 18 other COVIDs and we still don't have a vaccine? Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's something the government isn't telling us because that's like insane. Fake news. I'm so over this pandemic, or whatever it is they said to lock us inside. Whatever. I just want school to start so everything can go back to normal and I can stop wearing that stupid, ugly mask.
Dear God, please take care of our families, our nurses, our doctors, just all our healthcare workers, our blood donors, our mail carriers, our grocery clerks, our warehouse workers, our first responders, our sanitation workers, our delivery people, our fast food workers, our
For most people, The stay-at-home orders were scary because of a new way of life. A new virus of fear based on uncertainty. My fear is the opposite. A fear of a threat I know all too well, a way of life I've grown accustomed to, a fear based in certainty. So while the stay-at-home orders eliminated their wants, a want to see friends, a want to go shopping, mine eliminated my needs. A need to escape from the violence, a need to escape from the screaming. Like a prisoner getting his hour in the yard, now this prisoner stuck in his cell, trapped with his warden, who punishes him for stepping out of line. So while others are stuck safe in their homes, I wonder what is truly more dangerous to me, a virus or a stay-at-home order.
I called my daughter yesterday. I asked her when I might be able to come see her. Wait, she says. I hate the way the media is scaring her like this. Wait, for what? For a vaccine? Like, we're supposed to go that long without seeing each other. I tried to explain it to her. Case counts are up because we're testing more people. Death rates are down, but of course the media doesn't report that. And isn't it funny how 6 feet away is the magic number? Like, I can't go see my daughter, but if I was to stay 6 feet away from her, that would be okay. And wouldn't that be too sad? If I was to go see her and she wanted to give her mama a big old hug, but she had that voice in her head saying, no, you gotta stay away. No, you gotta stay scared. I could do it. I could stay 6 feet away. I'd even wear one of those stupid masks if I had to. I just want to see her again. I want to hold her. Please. I just want to hold her.
The first time I shook hands with the city manager, I made the mistake of trying to break it off too soon, and I'm just standing there with him awkwardly holding my limp, dead fish hand thinking, my gosh, this is how it ends. I'm on day 3 of my new career in the public sector, and this is how it ends. See, there are certain specific ingredients to a good handshake. The main thing is the grip. You gotta grab the other person's hand, grip it like you mean it, and give it just a little pump. And this is the part I was missing. You gotta hold on for a second. And then let go. It's important for me to have a good handshake because I'm always meeting new people. And ever since the virus hit, whoa! I actually get to be in the big meeting room with all the community leaders and local dignitaries, and they all know me. It's great. Except, I don't get to shake their hands anymore. Elbow bumps are the new thing. Where's the skill in that?
I have no idea exactly when I picked it up. or from which patient. We were, all of us, extra careful, and we were all exhausted. 27 years as a nurse, 9 in ICU, and I have never seen that many vents running at one time and never at those settings. And it was just like code after code after code. And the thing that you don't know is that if you're not a nurse, you have no idea how physically exhausting, how much your whole body hurts at the end of a shift, a regular 12. And so when COVID hit, I was doing like 14, 16 hours before I could get out of there. And then when we started getting sick one by one, I think I did like 15 days in a row with no day off. And I remember being so angry and so annoyed at my coworkers and some of my nurse friends on Facebook, mostly the young ones, but not all, who were like, oh, I didn't sign up for this. We didn't sign up for this, because I did. I wanted to be a nurse my whole life. Since I was a little girl, I knew that's what I would be. Nurses didn't always wear gloves and cover our faces. There were nurses long before there was PPE. But I do get expecting the supplies to be there. So I get that part. But the hard work and the overtime and the crying and the saving lives or trying your hardest to anyway, the clear that trach or get that sat up or jumpstart that heart, or even holding that hand, staying late to hold the hand of the patient who's dying because their family's not there, because their family can't get in and the patient's terrified. That's exactly what I signed up for. And when the fever spiked, I really thought that it was the double plastic PPE gown that I was wearing. I thought it was that or a hot flash. But it wasn't.